Hello, how are we doing? This is your end of the month reading from February the 16th to the 28th. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising, because you could be in that energy as well. And if it doesn't connect, it doesn't connect, you know? There's lots of readers on here, or you can check back next week. Maybe I'm a little bit more connected to you that way. All right, let me pull some cards for you here. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, Taurus. So we have the World card in our overall energy right now. The World card represents completion of things. It can represent ends of cycles, things finishing. That kind of energy can also represent the world in some sort of capacity as well. I'm not going to lie. There seems like there's some energy here where we are not feeling abundant. We're not feeling like that we are attracting the right things into our life, that we are attracting what we kind of want in our life here. That's what the Magician is in reversed, is feeling like that lack of the ability to change things, the lack of the ability for abundance, good things to kind of move towards us. Now, hopefully this is a cycle that you're finishing out here. It feels like not another world card is present here, but it almost feels like not trusting the world. It's like we don't trust that things are coming in for us here. We don't trust that whatever it is, a relationship or a job or things are going to work out for us here. So our energy is a little bit low in that capacity there, Taurus. To be honest, it's almost like the world is not working for us, is what we're kind of seeing. And I'm going to be honest, some of it is the energy that you are putting out, and I can feel that. It's frustration. It's feeling like frustration, impatience. It's kind of just like, it's not working out for me. Nothing's working out for me. You know, the world's not working for me, and it's working for kind of other people. There's the birds distracting me outside. I don't know what the birds are for, but anyways, I just want you to take a step back these 2 weeks. I want you to not think about Instagram or the people that you're seeing things happen for. You know, like it's weird, because I've been thinking about this, and sorry if I'm rambling, but I've been thinking about this week a lot. It's like, what has social media done for us? In the sense of, yes, it's nice to stay connected, but also when you are seeing someone else get successful, you are seeing someone else get the job that you want, you're seeing other people's stories and things that you really wouldn't otherwise if the internet wasn't around. So it's almost, you're almost seeing that as like the truth, and you're seeing like, wow, this is working out for everyone but me. And I think we need to kind of reel it in and focus on our own story here, and, you know, put some faith into the universe, send out some information to them of what you want. You know, be like, hey, I'm going to write this down, and this is what I want in a partner, or this is what my dream job is going to look like. Send out that energy, because it feels like right now we're not. We're sending out the energy of, you're not working for me, you're not, you know, you're not bringing in what I want, so I don't want anything to kind of do with it. I don't feel abundant. Abundance isn't for me. When you're putting out that energy, it's kind of like, and the universe is like, okay. They're kind of like, you know, they're like, bet. Like, they're like, okay, sure. And you're just like, wait, no, I want this stuff to still come from me. I'm just saying that, so that something comes in and changes it. But I ain't going to change it until your kind of energy, your output changes. Taurus, and that's, sorry for all the honking that's coming out, but that's kind of the thing there. It's going to change within you. If you're like, no, the right person is coming along. No, my dream job is coming along. The universe has my back. Things will kind of work out for me. It's not saying that everything will work out for you. It's not saying that. It's just putting that kind of energy out there instead. Try it. See what happens. Be like, you know what? Tauruses are stubborn. I love you guys. You're stubborn. So why not? Try it out. Try it out for a week. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, and you move on. You'll never know until you try, right? Page of Cups, you might be getting asked out on a date, or some kind of emotional offering might be coming in for you here. You might be giving yourself this emotional offering as well. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have Three of Cups. Interesting though, coming right after the Page of Cups. Three of Cups represents kind of like our social circles. So maybe, you know, not going out as much. This could be like a third party situation here. Maybe you were kind of in, this offer was coming. This is so off key, but maybe it's for some of you, Taurus. It seems like there might be a third kind of situation or polyamorous situation. This is, again, not for everyone, but I'm just saying there might be someone in kind of a couple reaching out to you. I don't know why I'm getting that message. I'm just saying what I'm hearing here. But again, that might be a situation you're having right now, or if it's maybe an ex-friend might confess some feelings for you. It just has something to do with kind of like a group in a weird way in this kind of proposal here. Again, do whatever whoever you are, you know, you'll know what to do in this situation, but I'm just putting it out there. Okay, gotta be honest with what I'm reading. We also have the Three of Wands, new things coming in for us here. You know, I think once we kind of shift our energy here, shift how we feel like we can manifest things into our life, how we feel that we are abundant and things are on the way for us, is when things will kind of come towards us. When we start kind of working with the world here, we start working with the energies of kind of the universe. As things will start happening, we'll start to be like, no, things are on the way for me. Things are going to change. And I feel like this is what you're at right now, is you're at this kind of frustration part of things, where you're just like, nothing's happening. But just, again, keep pushing, like, change your perspective of things. Just be like, things will work out when they kind of work out for me. And I know that I'm going to have that. And I know that, you know, like, I know I'm going to have that eventually. And it's going to work out when it's going to work out for me. And that's the energy. And that just brings so much more peace into your life here. And it brings so much more energy of you kind of being present. Because you're like, I'm going to keep pushing in my direction and understand that things are on the way, but they'll come with me in the best time. It's almost just like if you didn't know the future and you're like, I could have a mansion, or, you know, I could have, I don't know, you know, like a box, and you're like, I don't know what I'm trying to go with this analogy, but like, what I'm trying to say is, you never know. You will wait longer if you knew the outcome, but the thing is, we don't for sure know the outcome, but if we change our energy to that, we already have that mansion, you know, it's coming for us, it's happening to us, we already have that ideal partner, we have that dream partner, it's on our direction for us. You're getting the universe to scramble it together and be like, okay, we got to give them that, because it's on this directory. He's putting out, or she's putting out that energy. So keep pushing in that direction. Keep pushing in the opposite of being like, no, things are working out for me. And I don't think that means that everything should fall into place for you, Taurus. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about kind of more the energy of things will happen, good or bad, but it doesn't mean that overall goal will change. Just because we didn't get that one promotion, just because that one, you know, relationship didn't work out, does not mean we're not going to find our forever person. Does not mean we're not going to have their job of our dreams, because this few things didn't work out here. We need to see the long game in this situation and keep pushing towards that kind of long game. And change the energy, babe. Everything you've ever wanted. The 10 of Pentacles is everything the highest, everything you've ever wanted. Abundance, everything that makes you happy. We're pushing towards that. We're doing that. We're putting in the work. We're going like, no, we're energetically moving towards that space. 2 10s on the board. That's the completion here. That's the completion with the world energy as well. We're pushing towards that goal of abundance, everything that we want. Why do you believe that it can't be yours, you know? And what does that do? What does that do to be like, no, like, that won't be mine? Why? Why even stop yourself that way of thinking like that, you know? What good is that going to do? Just make you feel less motivated? It's going to be a battle. It's going to be we have 5 of Wands. It's going to be a conflict within yourself. This is kind of a hard thing to kind of rewire about ourselves here. So it is going to be a battle. There is going to be conflict involved, especially when you kind of rewire your brain this way. You might find that some energies just don't relate anymore to you, but I feel like this is kind of like the evolution up for you. This is where being like, no, I'm working with the universe now. We're doing this. You might be extending your spirituality game as well. Just pulling some more cards. Oof. Strong energy here. We have the Hermit. We have the High Priestess. Both cards talk about going within. Both cards are talking about trusting ourselves, listening to ourselves, guiding ourselves, spending time with ourselves. You know, your intuition is strong here. Your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. So if you are trusting your gut in these situations, it will always lead you to the best result here. The Hermit, you're taking the time to be with yourself, to learn from yourself, to go inside with this light, this little star that's in the cage here. It's really talking about like our inner world. You're taking the time to dive deep in there, taking the time to just sit in it, seeing what needs to change. You know, what about me is feeling, is putting up these kind of energy roadblocks here for myself. Because I know in my intuition that if I follow this, I'm choosing to follow this because I'm listening to my intuition. Your intuition is strong right now, so listen to what your gut is saying. If your gut is like, you know, apply for this job. If your gut is saying, go on this date, listen to it, because it's going to be the thing that tells you where to go. It's like, it's your guide map, is what I'm trying to say here. So listen to it. Then you have like, it feels like a job that you are feeling unabundant about. It's feeling like some kind of maybe more money you've been manifesting as well. Stability in a way with this Ace of Pentacles popping out. This is already on the way. You don't need to worry about the Ace of Pentacles, right? There's no worry about it. It's already on the way for you, so you can stop stressing. What's Toronto and honking? Sorry. Sorry, Taurus, I feel like you've had the most like honks. But again, maybe that was affirming the idea as well. But more money is on the way for you anyway. So that's already given. You know, this new job, this new promotion, it's on the way. So as long as you're doing that kind of inner work. Are you serious? As long as you're doing that inner work, you're good to go, baby. Things will work out for you. Okay? So no more stressing about that. Anything else for Taurus before we kind of wrap up here? Yeah, justice. Karma is going to go in your favor. You're going to be like, finally, this is what I've been waiting for to happen for myself. Justice in this situation. Things will start moving fast for you. It's almost like karma has seen who you've been in this little while when things haven't been working or energy hasn't been flowing towards you. And it's coming in to kind of repay you that good karma, but you can't rush it. You can't just say good things have to happen to me now. You can't rush that energy. Karma will come back in positive ways if you are kind of, right? If you are being just in your life, you are being fair, you are being kind, it will treat you right here. The universe will treat you right, and that will be coming in fast for you. New job, security, everything that you kind of want is here, Taurus. Okay? I'm just laughing because like when the cards affirm what I'm saying, I'm just like, that's right. Okay, you got a lot of oracle cards today, so I'll try to move through them fast. First is the energy oracle. And you got Broken Heart reversed. Broken Heart reversed marks a time of renewal and hope. The pain and trauma are behind you now, and you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. We're moving on up. You also got Thinking Man here. This card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. His thoughtful, reflective man, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now, or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or might be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal and professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way. I'm saying there's some stuff headed towards you, or perhaps a new male friend. But be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice can change your life forever. So be on the lookout for that, okay? And this is what I was laughing at, was your starseed oracle, which is Breath of the Cosmos. I'm an Aries moon. I get this card a lot, I'll just say that. My will, thy will, micromanaging the universe. When we rely on our own will, we are micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We are not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living in a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe, to trust the breath of life, and to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin to dance with the rest of life. When you bow the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little you find yourself living your most authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led and you can begin to breathe the breath of life. And this is what I was talking about kind of in the reading, where I was just saying, just like kind of going along with life and like trusting that you're on the right path and trusting that things are kind of working out for you, that the universe knows the best path forward, that your gut knows the best path forward, right? Our intuition is telling us what the best path. So if you're listening to your gut, you are listening to your higher self and you are choosing that path that's the most authentically yours, right? Surrender to the sweetness, Taurus. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. Taurus, you are Venus energy. Taurus is Venus ruled. Anyways, this is a sensual, highly feminine card. It calls to surrender to the sweetness to life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits that you've been working so hard to grow, to let your sense take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to intoxicate the simple bounty that the planet has to offer, which you have within you when you're full and when your well is full. In ancient Babylonians connected to the female goddess Ishtar and the planet Venus. In Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's a greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out, to reconnect with your lover, to play with your children, to give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness can cause pain more than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build a life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focus on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. So go out there, enjoy your life, Taurus. Life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to be lived for someone else. That was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.